Hey, what's up, DMC Performance? We are back at the shop again, and blue Mustang's on the lift. The light is vicious. So this is Ron's, not sure, 80 something Mustang with my wheels on it, but there's the O2 pointing down. And what's funny is they even added in the factory O2, which he's not running the factory excuse me, ECU, and that's even kind of on the downside. You're gonna see an exhaust leak there. See all the black soot on that one. I don't see any on this one. There's a little black soot there. Black soot there. It's pretty much, if you look, the bolts are so long that they're bottomed out. There's no more thread. They didn't use washers. All they had to do was use washers on those ones. This one is just holy crap when you hammer down on it. Bent the hell out of the flange. Oy vey. And then SLP. You got the old SLPs. I thought those were Camaros. Maybe they're for Mustangs. Oh, that's a leak. Oh, that's what it is. They actually blew this one right over the flange. How the fuck did they do that? That's crazy. I mean, I'll be honest. This has got to be a muffler shop. It is a muffler shop. So, looks like they welded on to try and hold the flange behind it, or to keep the flange from slide. I don't know what the fuck they did. That's just stupid. Transmissions puking from somewhere. That's like a brand new transmission. Tramac D5. Speedometer sensor is puking. Nice. That's good. Fucking people. Yeah. So the speedometer cable's just absolutely puking. So I'll tell him he needs to change that. Then, oh boy, that's oil. Valve cover. Yep. I don't know if, so you can kind of see shit. There we go. Maybe. Come on. Come on. There we go. The valve cover's puking oil. That's cool. And that's a good, like, cast aluminum valve cover. I wonder if we could just snug it down a little bit. Let's see this side. I don't see it on this side. So that's good. But yeah, I'll try to snug the valve cover down a little bit. I ain't getting carried away because it's not what it's here for. But I'll let them know the valve cover's leaking, the speedometer cable's leaking. I already know how that conversation will go. Oh, let me zoom out. Oh, dang. I'm blinding y'all. Not sure what that plug. It almost looks like for the reverse lights, which they just said nah. which I think is not gonna be in this. There it is. 2-plug, a little 2-plug. That looked like a bigger 3-plug to me. Oh, it's a little 2-plug. Hold on. Let's see if we can't get this plugged in. Let's see what happens. Maybe if we can blow the car up. Hold on. Alright, so I dropped the front section, welded in the O2 bung, screwed the new wideband in, and it's got good clearance on everything. I have to shove the wire up. Forgot about doing that, but whatever, I'll get to that. Yeah, just go up there somewhere. Alright. And then I used an old sensor I had. I just cut the pigtail off to cap the bottom port. Then I went through and I put all new washers to get rid of the slack in the bolts. That one, this one, then this one. I don't have another bolt, but that's what they had in there. So I reused that one, but washer, and then inside there you can just see there's a weld on the flange, because this flange was pulled over the ball as well. This one, you can see the weld in there, the weld in there. This is the one that was blown completely over it. This one, you can see the pipe goes straight. This one, yeah, not so much. They forgot to turn this pipe. I mean, there's nothing I could do with that. So it kind of sucks, but it is what it is. But I mean, that's pretty much everything. I sent a message. I just got to do that. I'm going to do that pigtail. I texted all the pictures and everything to the owner. He said, oh, just, you know, it's real easy. Go ahead and do it. No, none of it's easy. Especially the speedometer cable. That's melted everywhere. So yeah, I don't really have, I have cars coming tomorrow, plus this needs to be tuned. So the plan is to cotter pins. That has one. That has one. Oh, look at this. It's like freaking Christmas. What the fuck? Like, seriously? Ay vey. Hey, you get the whole bag on there. Alright, I'll get that off. Whatever. But yeah, so I gotta get this tuned. This is the car that he updated the ECU and wiped out the flash. I think I said it in the other video. Or wiped out the tune file in the Holly. So we went and got it running. I'm just looking. I'm looking because I know there's more. I know there is. I don't want to know. But anyways, yeah, so I'm going to get this one on the ground, get that pigtail done. I'll get it on the ground and we'll get tuning on it. All right, so it's been eventful. I did get pretty much the fuel table's all dialed in. Timing table's good. Pretty much everything's on point now. I had to change the settings for the IAC valve, because on a Ford it's a pulse width modulation, then it sets a pin output and you put that to B3. I mean, I don't know. It honestly didn't change anything at all. It still has a small surge to it. It's very little, and then it goes away. So I'm not sure if it's something with that throttle body, that IAC motor, because you can see that IAC motor looks pretty new. So I'm wondering, there's no stamped name on it or nothing. So I'm wondering if it's just like a cheap piece of crap one that's not doing what it's supposed to do, basically. that's kind of my thoughts on it, because no matter what I change, it does more or less the same thing. Fuel pressure is dialed in now. That screw is actually sacked down all the way into the diaphragm, and it was like 85 psi. So definitely without the fuel pressure sensor, you can't do much with it. But I got everything trimmed up over here. There was, I don't know if I showed it, it was just a giant pile of wires over here, and they were, a bunch of them were hanging down, hitting the header. You can see right there. So this harness here went under the car. These two plugs were up at the firewall, but it went down under the car and didn't do anything. So I got rid of that. I moved the wideband wire. I kind of looped it that way pretty far, came back, zip tied it up. So now the plug is right here for the actual sensor. The plug for the adapters right there. So it's cleaned up a little bit. Like I said, I'm not getting carried away and doing everything on this. I've done enough. I'm kind of over this one. Yeah. I don't know. Over this one. But, I mean, it runs good. Let's see if it'll start good this time, or if it'll act like a baboon, basically. Oh, I left it on. Whatever. I know I have to reset the pump prime, but air fuel's not really running all over. See, now that little bit of a surge is back, whereas 5 minutes ago you can hear a little valve chatter. The other thing I'm thinking is I almost wonder if the timing is not synced, but I don't have I had a timing light, I don't have one, or I can't find it. I think somebody borrowed it and decided to not ever give it back, so I'm not sure. So I can't really double check the timing on it. I know there is a mark on the balancer. I believe Fords are on this side. Yeah. So you would, that's a big ass hole, almost as if they want you to use a magnetic trigger. On this side. Power steering pumping away. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to do it from this side. What the hell? Well, that's cool. You can't really verify the timing on this anyways. I'm glad I didn't waste my fucking time trying to do that. Oh, the pointer is what the ever loving shit. I see the pointer right under the freaking water pump. I don't know. Fucking stupid car. This is why I don't deal with Ford motors. But you know, whatever. Anyways, I'm gonna go one last ride. He's not coming till a little later, of course. So I'm gonna take it for one last ride, make sure everything's good, dialed in, and that'll be it for this one. So appreciate you watching. Thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell to be notified. Have a good day.